And this is a beautiful piece of equipment. I've actually touchy-feelied it, and it plays so smoothly and so wonderfully. So we'll talk about that a little later. I just want you to feast your eyes on this absolute.
Play it.
Just look at this. Just
play it.
Just look at this, man. Yes, dude. I need an amp here.
Well, you need an amp, but
sounds good. What I hear.
Okay. However, just look at this finish. Can you see this finish?
From scratch.
And guess who that's signed by? Okay, it's signed by Stephen Page. But that's not the important part, even though Stephen Page is pretty important. It's important how beautiful this instrument is, and it's made by this dude, Brent Clifford, right here in the Sherwood Forest.
Love it.
We'll discuss that a little bit later at length and tell you why it's here.
Did you say it's signed by Stephen Page?
It is signed by Stephen Page.
Yeah, there you go. The real Stephen Page.
I think Brent needs to sign it. He's the maker.
Yeah.
I think his signature needs to be on there somewhere.
You know what, Cliff, that's a good question. Did you put your signature on the inside?
I did. I put it somewhere.
Because I agree. Because that sucker behind us is a work of art. That sucker behind. So I think Brent, if you haven't already, I think you should find a way to.
I signed it under the pictures.
Oh, nice!
Brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
If anybody was ever to take.
Is that your best pickup line?
Pardon me?
Is that your best pickup line?
Yes, yes, it works.
Pickup line.
Oh,
I'm happy you
William
signed
Seltzer.
it. I didn't know you signed it. I'm thrilled about that.
William Kirkland is here as well.
Okay, William Kirkland.
So William says, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm going to let you take this one.
Listen, buddy, if you had any dedication or commitment to the cause, you would have been here. And you know what? You'd have been here drinking one of these and toasting us with it. But are you?
Yours
No!
looks so dark compared to my
Look up.
By the way, Nikki,
Yours looks like
so just we have an hour podcast every Monday, 8 to 9,
Yes.
right? Today
Yes.
is an hour and a half.
I know.
Find the middle of the podcast time for him.
Oh.
What's the middle of the pod? That's on you there, my darling.
Shoot.
That's on you. Okay? To be continued.
Okay,
So let us
alright,
know.
I got you.
So that is
I got
on you
you.
as being a very dedicated fan. So thank you very much. All right. So thank you, Nikki. That's great. Okay. So you gotta let him know what's the middle of the podcast for an hour and a half.
8:15.
Chai has joined in. Good evening, Chai. as
Okay, but
well.
for the record, we didn't throw out any points.
Oh, that's right.
And Nicole, over here, 3,500.
Well, that's easy. Everybody here gets
Let's get to
points.
that, yeah. So Nicole's got the 3,500.
William Kirkland
William
gets
Seltzer.
minus. Hold on, what's in William Kirkland's bank? Whatever it is, it comes out.
So it's negative 20. Negative 15.
So it's minus 59.
Negative 1,500 for William Kirkland.
And Laura,
Negative 35.
she's got a lot of points.
Chai says 45 minutes is in the middle.
Thanks, Chai. 45 minutes is in the middle.
Thank you for the math, Chai.
I'm still not clear on that. Just saying.
And we don't have, Laura's not here to keep us on script.
No.
If you
I
notice,
tell you what, a lot of people, they're watching the hockey game instead of showing up here.
I love our inside jokes.
We're here.
100 and how many episodes, and we've got so many inside
people who
jokes. I
matter.
love that.
The people who matter.
See, this is where I should have brought some stuff for us to like
I know, right?
munch on. My bad.
I know.
Chai wants to know, because she says, I have the right answer. What is that worth? 815, Cliff.
If you were here, the right answer was worth points.
815, that's easy. It's worth 815 points.
No.
You're just
But
giving away points like they're
if
free.
she was here,
I know. I'm generous that
It
way.
would be more.
it would be exactly. But considering she's not here, Chai, no dedication.
Dude.
No commitment.
However, wasn't it last week and you were in her kitchen? It was last week, right?
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what you call that?
Last,
Give and take.
very
That's
true.
what you call that. You call that give and take.
Friendship.
No, I
There we
think
go.
no. I think it's what have you done for me lately? It's what have you done for me lately?
Oh,
See, the problem is that the NHL and the Oilers playoff
That's the
schedule,
problem.
we booked this a month ago, And of course, not knowing that there was going to be a playoff game
Well,
today.
I don't
If
see a
McDavid,
problem.
if McDavid
I
had
don't see a
any-
problem. There's
if-
going to be 3 more games.
Okay, but-
I don't see a problem.
Yeah, but no, what I was saying is everybody stayed home to watch the game.
But if
Well-
McDavid had any commitment or dedication,
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I don't. You want? It's game 1. They still got to win 3 more games. Get here, Manual Labour Brewing, guys. Get here. Live on location. We are here until 9 o'clock.
And Chai says that she has to watch the game with the kids because the Bill guy is not here in capital letters. She says, so here's the dedication, here in capital letters.
so here's the dedication.
Yeah, so
And they have beer here.
They do.
Really
Yes.
good
Look.
beer.
Look, in the
Are you
infamous,
two-fisting? You're
in the
two-fisting.
infamous words of the Irish, it's a two-fisted
Oh,
drink.
okay, guess who just joined us?
Who's that?
Laura.
Laura!
You're two-fisting. I love it. It's great.
Laura's
Yeah.
here.
Hi, Laura.
Not here in person, of course.
Not here in person.
Again,
I give you some points, but you're not here.
there's no points for not being here.
And it's fresh. I mean, it's so fresh. Let me tell you something. It's
I'm not gonna lie.
Straight from one of these
I'm a
big
sport guy. I'm a sports guy.
It's so fresh.
But there's at least 3 more.
It is so good though.
It's good beer, right?
So,
Did you get the raspberry?
I don't know. I
Okay.
digress.
I did the
We
Hey
like
Buddy, the happy cider.
Oh no, you got the hey guy.
Hop cider, yes.
So that's what I got, and then the backup.
Had anybody been here
Your
before?
t-shirt.
Like, had you been here before? Had you guys been here before?
I
I
know.
hadn't been here before. Brent, you been here before?
Holy Handmade. So Holy Handmade, Manual Labor was there.
Yeah.
I sampled
So you
a few.
talked to Manual Labor
I
when you were at Holy
did,
Handmade.
yes, and I took 4 beers home.
Yeah.
Which ones did I have? I took my wife's. I took the Born Ready.
Yeah.
The Hey Guy and Treat Yourself.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think they sell it at the Sobe liquor stores.
I don't know.
Locally.
I got a Holy
Well,
Handmade.
I saw it at like, the one on Ellerslie.
So then what's your go-to? You took 4 home.
Had 4, yes. Uh-huh.
What are you drinking now?
I did the Hey Buddy, the hop cider. It really is lovely with like the apple juice, BC apple
Yeah.
juice, and
Yeah.
it's just, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's funny, you guys. If you don't want beer, if you don't want IPA, if you don't want lager, if you don't want cider, or if you don't want beer, there's cider. So
Absolutely.
show up, support your local brewery.
And
This is awesome.
having said all of that, so Manual Labor is doing a specific Ravenwood Music Festival beer, a Ravenwood labeled beer.
What?
So the label will be coming out soon. It's going to be in liquor stores as well, and promoting our festival. So by the way, Laura says Comp Day. Sorry, folks. What does Comp Day mean?
I don't know what Comp means.
What?
Complimentary
She
if
says
you
my
come
sister
to
can
Manual
drink
Labor
for it.
Brewing.
What does Comp Day mean?
Oh.
You get a free day and you don't come? Is that what that
I
means?
think it's excuse day.
It's
Maybe-
Tuesday.
Oh,
I think that means
competition
excuse,
day.
doesn't it?
Competition
Spoken like
day.
a true brother-in-law, right? Right?
Yes.
Excuse day. I
See,
like that.
Laura, if you hadn't been here, you would have seen that we actually don't have a script.
No script, Laura.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could have been the timekeeper, and I don't know how many points you have, but your bank account's now empty.
That's right. That's right.
Robin's distracted us.
Yeah, and,
You're owing points now, baby.
yeah, and it's actually split between your sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yay.
They just received all the points.
So why come out? Why come out? I want to know why come out, guys.
Why come out?
Yeah, why come out? Why
Because-
come out on Monday?
Well, sadly, it's not Saturday.
Saturday.
Shut the.
Saturday!
You guys make my day. When
I'm
you
really
Are you
scratching.
kidding me?
All of a
You're
sudden.
you're the one that makes it say.
You know what I'm saying?
Aw,
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, lovely.
And he
Seriously.
really tortured
Nerd!
It's you guys. If I'm not watching you, I would love to be here with you. Your charisma, your amazingness, your community, you're just lovely.
She's trying to earn extra. That's an extra 1,000.
That's an extra 1,000 points right there.
Dude, you've been watching too much.
Wait, what the hell?
I
Wait,
just said your charisma, uniqueness, spirit, and talents, like RuPaul.
That's an extra 1,000.
No.
No, it's perfect. That's fine.
See what happens when you drink beer and start to talk?
Yeah, no,
Just like-
he's not
like
drinking
just-
them.
I'm not drinking.
There you go.
Maybe.
So Laura's trying to make excuses by saying, I'll have drinks at Ravenwood. Well, that doesn't
Is she invited?
No,
Well,
no.
not anymore.
That's very much so.
Weird.
That's right. And
That's not till July, so.
that's apples and oranges.
And
We
by
got
then-
Bevies here, we got Bevies there. That's apples and oranges.
Laura, I think anybody with the first name Laura, I think the ticket prices just went up.
Yeah, we just doubled them for Laura.
Anybody, any L names?
Yeah. Laura, you're not here. I don't know if you can hear what Brent is saying in the background, but he's saying that July's a ways away. So if you're waiting till Ravenwood, yeah. And you haven't said what a comp day is. So I really don't understand. I've never had a comp day before. You
And
have a comp day?
honestly, she's so close. You're in Capilano, right? Like,
She's in Capilano and she didn't show up?
dude, we came all the way from Southwest
From
Edmonton.
Southwest, I know.
Hello.
So your sister says, Laura, that you're very close. Now she says, but I'm volunteering.
Well, you should be volunteering to be here, actually,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
I have to disappear for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves.
Watch out for
Hey,
the
I
nerds,
love
sit
that.
down!
That's like coffee
Gee
talk.
whizzikers!
Talk amongst yourselves and
Just
say
one?
hi.
Just one?
Maybe two.
Good answer, I like it.
Okay, well, we're talking amongst ourselves.
Okay,
I don't know what to say now.
and the only reason why is because we've got a clear view of this, and it's honest to God, Bill, it's a work of art. Brent, come here, sit down.
Show your face.
Sit down. Cliff's busy.
Watch the table here.
Cliff's busy. Come here.
busy. He had to leave.
Okay, Brent Clifford, guys.
Hold that.
Guy's amazing. He's amazing. So first and foremost, the guy's just an amazing person, and he feels strongly about his community. Feels strongly about people. Sorry, Cliffy.
You lost your
Brent
spot.
Clifford. This is Brent's work of art, and I want you just to talk about that.
Well, this guitar is
Hold that up to your, there you go.
this guitar is pretty much custom made. The finish is all custom. Pickups are custom. It's kind of mostly like a blues guitar, blues classic rock guitar. I made sure that we gave it a Ravenwood R signature there. I thought that was
I was going to mention that. Right there is big R.
yeah, big R. And what else? And Stephen Page, we got the
Formerly of the Bare Naked Ladies.
We get him to sign the guitar.
How long does it take you to put that together?
This guitar was actually from a kit from Solo Music Gear that came completely unfinished. I had to refine it, put the neck on, put the finish. So all of that took me 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. To
Okay, so
finalize it.
so sorry, Bill, because I'm really interested in this. Because the engineering is minor, correct? You don't have to lay out. You don't have to draft.
No, I don't have to draw the plans, nothing like that. Although I do build from scratch.
Okay.
Most of really all of my guitars are built from scratch. This is the first kit that I've done, but I did this because when I build from scratch, it can take me 4 or 5 months to build a guitar. So I wanted to get this done in time so that we can promote it.
Yeah, and of course, Brent is a volunteer at the Ravenwood Music Festival as well, and he's an awesome volunteer for us. The other thing that's really cool is you make guitar picks. Custom guitar picks.
Oh, these are sick. Do you have one, by the way?
I do.
Do you have one? Show me.
I'll hold that for you.
That is this.
I don't mind being
These are so
Brent's
cool.
assistant.
These are so cool. By the way, I gave these to my dad for Father's Day last year, I think. Last year or the year before. Okay,
Yeah,
hang on. Let me come over. Because, I mean, these are different. So let me come over in front of the camera, guys. Because these are different. Hang on.
So these
See if I can
guitars,
get this.
so for an example, these guitar picks we had last year at
Like they're
Ravenwood
not-
Music Festival, and we gave them. I brought Brent over to meet Sass Jordan's band, and we handed them out to Sass Jordan's guitar players, 2 guitar players, bass player. They love them, and also for the Stephen Page for the Trans Canada Highwaymen. So Stephen Page is part of that. So in March we were at Festival Place together, and I had the opportunity to be up on stage, which is great. But they used your guitar picks on stage.
I was quite surprised.
Steven used one of your guitar picks on stage.
You got a lot of really nice compliments
So
from
that's
the
pretty
guitarists.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was the first time that I had ever given an artist a pick before the show.
Yeah.
Usually I give them one after the show. So I was quite surprised that they
Actually
used
used it on
Yes,
stage.
Absolutely.
It was awesome.
It's
So,
very cool.
yeah. Well, thanks, Brent.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
hanging out.
Brett,
Come
one more,
back.
Thank you.
Brett, one more question. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
Bill.
Bill. Brett,
Yeah.
how many hours from start to finish? How many hours? How many hours have you? Well, your life. Quick. How many hours?
Oh, a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of sleepless nights. No, I'm just kidding.
Nerd.
No, I don't know. Maybe 100 hours. 200. I don't know.
Okay, what are you doing with this sucker?
What's that?
So then, what are you doing with this sucker? Tell everybody what you're doing with this sucker.
With what? This? We're giving it away.
Okay, how are we giving it away?
We're giving it away. We're kids under the age of 18.
Love it.
They need to write a letter,
Love it.
500 words or less, to tell us why they should own this guitar. And the most compelling letter is going to win.
There you go.
Kind of that easy.
Pretty easy.
Perfect. Kind of that easy.
Yeah, just tune up and sharpen your pencil.
Very nice.
What are we talking about now? Oh, yeah, never mind. Guitars. Yeah, got it. Sorry.
Thanks, Brent.
Okay, thank
Go
you.
back and enjoy your beer there.
I will. Thank you.
You're the BOMB.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way, have I talked to you? By the way, here's your beer. By the way, have I talked to you about my depression?
That's not your beer, that's Cliff's beer.
No.
I haven't talked to you
You
about.
told me. You told
There
me
you go.
that.
Oh, it's.
You haven't told me.
I've got such a. Oh,
I wanted to say a quick hi to Donna May.
we'll talk.
So Donna May's with us, but now she's left us.
What?
What?
So Donna May was here for all of 5 minutes.
And you'll notice that I left too.
Then she said good night. Gotta go put the girls to bed.
Oh.
Okay, you know, I tell you,
So Laura doesn't show up.
of all the good
Yet
things I said about
Donna
the-
May is putting the girls to bed. That means that Laura is conspicuously absent. Just
She
saying.
well,
Apparently,
Laura said-
comp day is karaoke
I'm just saying.
competition.
She said she had a karaoke competition.
I
That's
have
what
a
the comp stands for.
long rant. Let's
Oh.
not go there.
And Jeremy and Andrea are probably putting the
Let's
kids to bed.
wait.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I know. I got you.
Okay, so I
I'm
missed the
thinking of
conversation
right
with
now.
Brent. I trust the
Donna
kids.
May, we love you. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama.
So anyway, Laura's at a karaoke competition, apparently, which I guess is more important than probably podcasts.
No commitment, no dedication, no nothing.
No.
Unbelievable.
Again, we're still taking the points
Here.
out of your account, Laura. So
By the way.
now it's subtracted however
Okay,
many
cool.
points you won.
And just a shout out to these two lovely ladies
You know
here.
I
Thank
am.
you for joining us. We appreciate that.
Cheers. Yeah.
Booyah!
I gave my dad this for Dad's Day last year.
What's that?
I'm just looking.
Well, here we go. So stop. This.
Whoa, hold on.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. There's breaking news here.
Breaking news.
So
Breaking news.
The live audience just said to me, I'm drinking a girly beer. And this whole conversation.
We had this whole
We just talked about this 2 weeks
I know
ago.
we did.
We just talked about this. There's no umbrella. There's no umbrella.
How many have you had?
2. This is my second.
That's why he's talking so hard.
You really are.
Why? Should I have an umbrella in the next one?
It depends.
Is that what you're saying?
So because this has rhubarb in, this is a girly beer.
That's the champagne one. Yes. Yeah.
It's named her project.
Excuse me, where's Manual Labour Brewery?
Very
Where's
confused.
She's downstairs.
Are we?
So do you
Are we
consider
drawing
this-
up a rule
Hold on.
book here? What
Hold
are
on.
we
You
doing?
consider this a girly beer? It is grapefruit.
They're telling me this is rhubarb.
Okay.
It's rhubarb. Well, it's raw. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's rather fruity.
What?
It's named her project. So.
I Kabuki, you know.
Bill, you're being effeminated right now. Show him your chest hair. Just show him your chest
I should have
hair.
brought my high heels.
You guys missed it.
So, of course,
Show all of you.
We had all these conversations about
girly drinks.
Now, the one night that I actually have one that's
The one night you have a girly drink, she shows
Dude,
up.
welcome
What? His boiler?
He says he's got Oilers underwear on. His.
Like I said, you gotta keep that shit covered.
Don't get him
Colin,
started.
no. This is not a financial
Wait,
in a band
wait,
right now.
wait, because I got to do the swirl.
Save that for the mirror.
My eyes.
I
Save that.
don't get
Save
as much
that for
reaction.
the mirror.
Well, on your next date, then whatever you pick up, save it for them.
Save it for the mirror.
Oh, ouch.
Do you need a big one question?
Nicole, that was like a.
Everybody's
I
acrylic. Jeez, I tell you.
Don't do that, because then you're going to have to yell out, I was in the pool.
I was in the pool. Paul, what? These pretzels are making.
I was in the pool.
People get confused. They start talking about 2.5 inches, and my ears perk up. And I don't know. Jeez, I tell you.
All right, this is degenerating rather quickly. This is degenerating
So-
rather quickly.
I got to say hi. So Lori is here. Hi, Lori. How are you? Lori has joined us. Lori says you should play the guitar.
Maury, how are you,
I'm
sir?
okay with that. I like that request.
No, I know, but
I like that request.
But it needs a.
You the boxer. You the boxer. Oh yeah, it needs an amp. Yeah,
Also-
it's hard. It's hard, guys, because we don't have an amp and you can't hear it. Yeah, it's hard.
By the way,
He's amazing.
By the way, Laura says that commitment to our podcast is being online.
Oh. Is that too?
Silly people, by the way.
On a normal week, that would be true.
That's true. So on a normal week, that would be true. You got it.
Or a pocket full of mangos.
How's it feel?
This guitar.
From a guitar player.
This guitar plays like a gem. I'm telling you. You
Right,
guys.
you know what? Goofy handed. Eh?
Look at how
I'm
beautiful
goofy,
this thing
so
is.
I can't play either, but I'm goofy handed, right? So
It's a thing of beauty.
Lori says the boxer. There you go.
That's about Lori. I don't have an amplifier. I should have brought my acoustic guitar. And Brent actually worked on my acoustic guitar. It sounds bloody brilliant. Should have brought that.
oh, Brenton,
Yeah.
on your acoustic.
On my acoustic, yeah.
Nice. Do you have it back?
I have it back,
It's
yeah.
not broken. I'm messing.
He repaired it, put a bone saddle and everything else. So it's very hard to concentrate in here because it seems like there's a lot of noise. I know I have a microphone, so maybe I shouldn't be talking so loud.
We can hear you just fine.
That's fine.
There you go.
These
These pretzels are making me
pretzels
thirsty.
are making me thirsty.
Yeah.
Like
Laura says
Dude,
he's
he
going to
loves
post,
it.
post Polly in the girls' group, whatever that means. In the girls' hat, sorry.
What's that?
Laura says, oh, I will post Polly in a girl's hat. LOL.
Oh,
I'm
maybe
okay
Polly
with that.
wore a girl's hat.
Yes, it was last Monday. I was, I'm okay with that. It was a pretty pink hat.
You in a girl's hat.
I was so.
Cheers.
So.
One empty soldier.
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Wow.
No, we were karaoke. So Laura and I see each other every Monday, as you guys well know what karaoke is. It's my only chance to get out and practice my singing, although I gotta find more opportunities to practice my singing.
Who's the microphone? Oh,
Right.
can you hear?
Because it's still. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Because my voice is not coming back as quickly as I'd like. You can
Oh yeah.
you can appreciate it. So Laura and I was messing around. I was being a goofball. So I was wearing a nice, pretty pink hat last Monday. So yes. So hey, post away. I don't mind, Laura. Not a big deal.
Another one?
So
So are you driving? She driving?
I'm driving.
So you're cut off.
Honey, I'll be just fine. I will bring you.
Okay, so I got to go back to this. Sorry. This whole girly thing.
The whole. Okay, wait. See, okay, hold on.
So,
It seems
hold
we've
on.
touched a nerve, and if you have not watched the podcast the last little while, please be aware that this is from last week and the week before and a couple of weeks earlier.
First of all, for those of you that are maybe seeing us live in person for the first time, you can see that we're all actually quite tall. So we look a lot different when we're online. You can actually see how tall we are in reality. How tall we are. Yeah.
I may come for it somewhere.
She's tall,
Yeah, definitely taller than me.
and I love tall women. So,
Yeah. So, but anyway, back to this whole girly thing. So we talked girly drinks. So now we're talking girly beer.
Girly beer.
So when
this is
did
girly beer.
When did beer become girly? That's what I want to know.
One girl started drinking.
Yeah, but it's not
When,
girly, though.
when it looks pink,
When
it looks pink,
That's what
right?
drinking is her project.
right?
Okay, look at this. Hold on. Look at the difference here between the Manual beer. Between the Manual beer. Look at this.
Medium. That's what it is. That's what it
Okay,
is.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
for the record,
That's right.
This-
That's right, Bill.
Your manly
I
beer is
got
called my wife's beer.
my wife's beer. There we go. That's very nice. Hey, listen.
My wife's red ale.
I'm very secure
You
in
know
my
what?
male
We
hood.
should call a beer. I'm going to actually talk to Manual Labour right now. Go downstairs and I'm going to say, let's call a beer my wife's beer and make it really, really pink. That's a really good idea.
It's already red.
That's it. Yeah, but is it called my wife's
My
beer?
wife's red ale.
That's what it's called.
Where is it? Where is it?
Bottom left.
Okay, well,
Oh, I see it. It's actually my wife's red ale.
real men.
It's girly beer.
Real men watch.
Real men drink wife's beer.
But
So-
like they say, once you go dark, you never go. Once you go black, you never go back. Right?
That is so the truth. That is so the
Real
truth.
men eat quiche.
What?
That's a book.
That
Real
is-
men eat
real men
quiche.
eat quiche.
I remember,
Yes.
but that was.
I mean, they eat other things too.
That's a 40-year-old
I
book.
know.
Nikki, that's a
I
40-year-old
love
book. My
quiche.
dad had
I
that
just
book when
did
I was a
it
kid.
myself. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that book?
I do.
I think, honest to gosh, I think my dad got that. So I was a kid. I think my dad got that probably for Dad's Day from my mom on behalf of the kids. And that's a 40-year-old book. Real Men, it's called Real Men Don't Eat Quiche. And it's a legitimate book. And it's funny that you say that because every time I look at quiche, I think of that book and I think of
Do you eat the quiche?
well,
Do you know how to make the quiche?
yeah, 'cause I'm a-
Oh, dude!
yeah, because I'm
He
not
makes
a real
quiche
man.
pizza
Come on,
pops.
we all
You
know
should
that.
try those quiche
Come
pizza
on.
pops.
I'm not a real man. Come on. Yeah, I remember that book.
Laura says, by the way, got to get to this comment. Laura says she loves a good red or honey brown lager.
Listen, that doesn't matter because if you
But
were here,
that's not
Yeah.
Manual Labor beer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
really,
That's
Laura.
like Slingers. Yeah, you're welcome.
We're,
I know my beers.
we're reading Laura's comments. Is that out of pity?
Shout out to Kitty.
Yeah.
Dude.
and we have pinball machines here that turned off. Thank you, because they make a lot of noise. However, if they were turned on, I would be challenging all you people.
What was last time?
I'm the original pinball
When was the last
wizard.
time you played? I haven't played.
Last time we were here.
Yeah.
Years. Is that right? Is that right? I haven't played in years. Years and years and years.
All right. So we started early. So we started a half an hour early, 7:30. We're normally 8 to 9. So it's just after 8. We didn't particularly pick a topic for tonight.
Just last week's.
Last week's is an interesting topic, which I'm not sure if I still have here. Let me look to see if I have it. So last week's topic, free will versus determinism, debating whether human actions are determined by factors beyond our control or if we have genuine freedom of choice.
That's kind of heavy for drinking.
That's
It's a
heavy.
very heavy subject.
Yeah,
That's why I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Talk about the Oilers playoff.
I don't know if I can discuss that having had.
Yeah, but then
should be a
Cliff is kind of at a disadvantage, right? So
Dark ale,
your
right?
point
You don't
is
have to be a
taken.
sports guy. You
You
just
just
have
have
to
to,
be
yeah.
an Oilers lover.
Yep. Point taken. Yeah, that's I don't know, Bill. What do you think, Cliffy?
That's kind of heavy, man.
That's
Kinda
heavy.
And he ain't heavy, but you know he's my brother.
He's my brother.
Hang on, I got to get back. We have more comments coming in here tonight. Marvin has joined us.
What?
Marvin is not here with us.
That's
So
He ain't heavy.
Hi,
He's
Marvin.
my brother.
Laura says, I thought we were chatting about manual labor.
Listen, woman.
No.
And by the way,
One not one.
Hold up.
Laura says
One
you're
not
talking
needs
too
to
loud.
chat about manual labor beer. One needs to drink manual labor beer.
Laura says that Nicole is talking too loud.
And says
At least
Brent,
Nicole's
by the
here.
way, Laura, this is a message from Brent, and you can only do that if you're here, by the way.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
So hey, here's a thought. So
Okay.
for the people that are here in person, do you have any questions for us? Do you want to know more about us? You like the fact that I drink girly drinks apparently? Is there anything else? That we're all the same height,
Are
basically?
you really all the same?
Yeah,
Stand up
pretty
on the
much.
floor.
Yeah.
Stand up
Yeah,
on the floor.
pretty much.
I got hey.
I watched the guitar.
Keep the hands on the middle and stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
But hey,
Yeah.
That was a.
Wait.
You ever how they did that whole?
don't tell anybody.
Wait, to be on this podcast.
Nikki, don't tell anybody about my lifts, okay? Please. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Lift.
See?
We're close.
Those are pretty pixel runners.
You like those bad boys? My kids got them for me.
Look, it's
Yeah.
McDavid.
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah,
We're all very close.
yeah, we're all really close.
You guys really are like the three amigos.
Not really.
Those are,
No, I'm kidding. I'm
those
kidding.
are Edmonton Undersocks.
All you're missing is the sombrero.
What's that?
Sombreros. ¿Por qué no sombrero? Huh?
What's that? Thanks, bro.
Next time.
I just saw the orange and the
Okay,
Dude, so do you have?
Game one, bro.
I have other topics.
Game
You
one.
got a lot of topics. I was going to see if they had any questions for us. To see
Yeah, no, we can do
who we
that
are. So, does anybody have any questions about who we are?
Who are you?
Obviously, this is 179. So, if you watched every episode, you know who we are. But
And if you haven't, go back now, please.
So
179 hours.
your backgrounds here and what brought you guys together
Yeah, that's a good
to
question.
do the
Yeah, that's a good
podcast?
question, eh?
Like really, what got you guys together to do the podcast?
That's a good question, actually.
That's a good
2019.
question. Yes.
I didn't ask here.
Talk amongst yourselves.
No, because you were there. No,
We started it,
You
were there.
He and I were there
How
first.
did
You were there first. You two were there first.
and we met you at the Ravenwood Festival.
So we met because I
That's a good
cast
question.
Cliff in a show I was directing at the Fringe Festival.
And we wrote it.
So we ended up writing
We
it.
wrote it. We did everything, and I was the actor, and then we had 6 women doing the
Dancing.
dancing and stuff like that. And we did it for Fringe.
Wow.
So Bill was producer and director.
This is circa what year?
It's a
Circa
show-
2018.
It was a show called Nightmare.
2018.
So, it was-
So we had six fusion belly dancers
Yes.
interpreting my dreams, and I was I was Daniel,
Yeah.
and I had 6 fusion belly dancers interpreting my nightmares. Right. So it was interactive on stage. It was really quite awesome. And so Bill produced and directed it. I guess I
Who wrote
started
it?
it.
You did.
I guess I started it.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was the best thing ever.
Cliffy, who wrote it?
We all did.
We all did.
We took it from scratch. We took it from scratch to production.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that was the fun part, right? As an actor, I got
Yeah.
I got to write all my own monologues because we wrote together, but then I got to write all my own monologues. And when you write your own monologues, you use your own voice, right?
Yeah.
So then when it came time, she's laughing at me. So when it came, listen, what about this? We know about this, okay? So when it came time, when it came time to the acting, it was really interesting to be able to speak in my own voice because I wrote the gap. Right? It was really cool. That was like the best thing ever.
So Cliff's character was to do with somebody who had died in his life. His wife had died. So in order to kind of handle that grief, he turned to drinking. So part of that was to deal with these nightmares he was having about the accident.
Yeah.
And
Gee,
drinking.
Cliff, typecast much?
So the funny thing was, every show he was drinking in the show, but not real. But on the final night, our particular stage manager.
Well, I took one shot every night.
We all did. We all
Yeah,
did a
we all
shot.
did a shot.
We all did a shot together before the show. But during the show, he's supposed to be drinking, which in reality he was not. It was iced tea. But on the final night, our stage manager decided to change that. So on the final night, when he actually went to drink, it was
Straight
not
whiskey.
iced tea. It was straight whiskey. We put in his.
Wow.
The last performance, I actually was drunk.
Yeah.
It wasn't the performance. I was throwing my words for real.
Whoops.
Oh, you method actor, you.
I know, method actor.
Oh, you method actor.
I need some whiskey.
Yeah, so that's how we met.
Okay, but hang on, but that doesn't. But you were in a show together. How did you meet?
That's how we met.
Were
No.
you the casting director and you cast it?
No, what happened was a person on my Facebook page said they're looking for an actor, blah, 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 talk
Yeah.
to Bill. I talked to Bill. I don't think there was any audition. We just
So
ended up
you
drinking.
Just the
Facebook.
casting couch?
Just a Facebook.
Casting coach. Yeah,
Yeah, quite frankly, yeah.
Not that there's anything
Yeah.
wrong with that. We decided with
Yeah.
The casting couch. I have to do some.
Oh, couches are good in my book, brother, man. So you.
So I had never met Cliff until he came to this location
Yeah.
and had a meeting with him.
Yeah.
And that's how we met. And then I just decided that he was the guy that was going to fit the
Yes, we didn't do any more auditions. Right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That was one of the best shows ever. I have 2 shows I'm, as an actor, really proud of. That was one of them.
Yeah.
And another show, 20-minute, just a 22-minute single act show called Ivy. It was real. Oh man, it was fantastic.
Where did your show?
Fringe.
It was the Fringe. Right? The Fringe. What venue?
We were
Sugar
Sugar Swing.
Sugar
Swing.
Oh, Sugar Swing.
Sugar
On
Swing.
80th or 80th.
I
think
know
it's 80th
that.
or 79. Yeah, I know.
I think
who
she's
you are.
fantastic.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's very.
It sounds like she's saying something.
Yeah, so
Very cool. Yeah.
So that's how we met. And it wasn't until after
That's
the show.
crazy because that's 6 years now.
I don't know
Right?
how to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, eh?
It wasn't until after the show that we talked about doing the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild.
Yes, that was seriously good fun. I missed the stage, Bill. We need to do something more, man.
Yeah.
I really missed the stage.
Well, we've kind of talked about it. So the last 200 I did was Ages of the Moon, a Sam Shepard show that I was in with one other actor, which was a lot of fun with the 2 of us. It's a lot of work, but there's only 2 actors
A lot
on
of
stage
work.
for a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Wow.
good, like 200s for acting is really something good. Like the show Ivy, the 22-minute 200, just me and this other woman named Suzanne. Man, what a show! Just such a brilliant, so simple, so sweet, so lovely. Just a great script.
Well, it's a big challenge when there's only 2 of you on
Yeah.
stage, right? So you have
You have to have
carry
that
the show.
connection.
You gotta have that connection.
connection.
So you have to carry the show.
Yeah, I love it though, man. I love being on stage. It's just an awesome thing.
Yeah, for sure. Laura says, well, she said Nicole's talking too loud. She said,
Yeah.
fair enough, but sadly I'm not, which I guess that means she's not here. Lori
Comment
says, so
from
very
the
cool.
Peanut Gallery.
Hi, Laurie. How are you, dear?
Yeah.
So that was one question.
Hey, Laurie, can you do me a favor? Can you turn your brat Brittany, your lovely brat Brittany, the girl I love so much, could you turn her on to this podcast and tell her to come and see us every so often? We'd love to see her on there. Just saying.
It's good. We've got more viewers joining us right now, which is good. Any other questions? So we answered that one.
Okay, so
more
what
questions.
prompted you to start the YouTube? Like, what prompted you to start the podcast?
Start the
So
podcast.
going from stage, having that connection, and now, ta-da, you're the Podlie podcast.
Honestly, Bill and I kind of hit it off right away. Like we had a good mind together, and we thought we need to do something. And Bill, you can speak to this more, but you're kind of an old school podcast guy. You wanted to do this a long time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and
I've done things like this before.
So my background comes from broadcast.
Right.
I used to host a show on Shaw TV Edmonton called Arts Talk, which we had on
I
television
was a part of that too.
for a few years. And then when it went off of Shaw TV, we kept it going as an online show. And when Shaw TV left Edmonton,
Yeah, and I did a bunch of those.
we all lost our position. So I wasn't there anymore. So
Yeah.
we kept it going online. So because of my broadcast background, that's why I continued. And then the podcast Cliff and I had chatted about and said, hey, we should come up with an idea and come up with something. And here we are 179 hours later. We brought Podlie in at the beginning. And
What was funny was that we came up with a name, right?
yeah,
It was like, and
you came up with a name.
I'm a word person, as you guys know. So I'm thinking about names. I'm thinking about like how do we name this thing. And I did
Yeah,
all kinds
Podlie
of
is
searches.
his.
I did
Podlie
all
is
kinds of
Cliff's.
searches.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like I can't come up with a name that isn't taken, and it has to be available on social media, right?
Okay.
Are you leaving? Are you guys out?
No, they're fun.
Refill.
What?
We get another one.
Refill.
Oh, they're heading back down to see the Manual Labor people.
Do it,
You're gonna
Do
go
it.
see Angie.
Angie. And hey,
If you like, get a girly beer because apparently they're quite good.
Because apparently he loves them. He
The girly
loves
ones
them.
are-
Can you get him another
rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Her project.
Yes.
Yeah, for Bill.
You or me.
And hey, same thing on my tab.
We have tabs, by the way.
Who's trying
Yeah.
to recognize it?
Well, I'm driving him crazy.
Yeah.
I used to drive you crazy. I actually have a license for that.
Laura says she only has 15 minutes left.
There's actually
He gave it
there's
to
2
me
minutes
already,
left to the middle of the show.
Why do you have 15 minutes left?
15 minutes left till the middle of the podcast is what she's saying.
No, it's already
2 minutes
20
left.
That's only
So
2
you're
minutes.
right. So he's saying 2 minutes. I don't know what Laura's got. Laura's got 15 minutes left. So I'm assuming
She's
she's not
trying to
leaving.
earn her points back. Hello,
It's not happening.
guys.
She's not
Hello.
here. Nicole.
Hang on. Laura's been losing points every week because she takes off 15 minutes. in
Well,
the
now all the
podcast.
points are split between her.
So
brother-in-law
Nicole,
and sister.
Nicole is
That's
they're
sister.
getting all the points now. We got to
And her
hand points.
sister's like, yeah.
We got to hand points to Brent because he's here live. So,
2,500 points right there.
There you go. So all those points have been subtracted from Laura. On that. So
and you said 179 hours, but that's not actually true.
well, we did the
24-hour specials.
You are right. So, as it was just, yeah, that is right. So, 179 episodes, but yeah, it's not 179 hours because episode 100 is 24 hours long.
Okay, but in fairness, though, the
And at the
first
same
episode,
time, that's
the
right.
very first episode was only half.
Right. That's right. The first episode.
Well, you're making it up
was
for tonight.
The
This is
first
an hour and
couple
a
of
half.
episodes, I think, were only like a half hour.
No, only one.
Was it
What?
just one?
The first
Was
one?
it just one?
Yeah, and then we decided that 30
I
minutes.
couldn't remember. Was it just one?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
We didn't think we'd have enough content to fill one episode. So we said half an hour, and then the half an hour went, like, boom, it's gone.
A young musician that I know.
Lori says she will tell Brittany.
Okay,
I should
hey,
know, I was there.
Lori, I'm actually half kidding, but however, I mean, I think you know, and I think Brittany knows I have a soft spot for Britt. She's such a lovely person, and I thought it'd be cool to see her on you sometime. So yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, on an hour and a half
Thanks for the
podcast.
reminder.
Thanks for the reminder. On an hour and a half podcast, it seems that this is the middle of the podcast. So,
Hey, we got it.
in
We got
in
it.
the ultimate style that we're come used to. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the middle of the podcast.
By the way, Laura's getting a little sassy.
So
Laura says, "Excuse me, I have been here from the beginning of every show for the last couple of months."
Okay, wait a minute. She's got a point.
The last
She's
couple
not-
months.
it's the beginning.
She's
She's
checked.
right.
She's not wrong.
It's the beginning.
She's
of the
not
show.
wrong.
But she's not lasting the whole show. It's only the beginning.
But Laura, really, are you here to refill my beer? Really?
Hi, Brittany.
Really?
Brittany's just joined us on.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I just asked Lori to bring her lovely daughter on here, Brittany. And I gotta tell you, Britt and I are simply kind of long distance friends. I have such a warm spot for Brittany. She's such a lovely young woman. And Lori just brought her on here. She's Lori's last daughter.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. And I tell you, Britt, just for that, my friend, here's a toast to you from
I'm
the
down.
three of us.
I'm down.
Here's a toast to you from the three of us. And from some
I'm
of the
down.
audience.
And from the audience, by the way, they're cheersing you.
And I gotta tell you, for the first time, actually, vocally, I love you lots, my friend. And I'm really hoping to spend some time with you in the future. So, here's to you.
There you go, Brittany.
Here you go, Brett.
Hope you hang on and enjoy the rest of this podcast tonight.
That was delicious.
Oh my goodness me. Brett, thanks for showing up, my friend. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And one of these days, I'm gonna sit and have a drink with you and Lori in your lovely backyard there in Karen.
No, I'm correct in saying Lori's in Saskatoon.
Lori's in, no, she's further east than
Okay,
that.
so I'm not correct in saying that works.
She's in a little place called Karen.
Yes.
Brittany often is in Saskatoon. So I'm not sure where she is right at this very moment.
Which is why they're not here with us tonight. They could have made the drive if there was commitment.
That's right.
There's no snow out there. The roads are not icy. I'm just
Yeah,
telling
start yesterday this time.
If it's Saskatchewan, though, the roads are.
I just,
you. Yeah.
It's all right. The roads are straight. It's all good.
hey Brittany, I just saw your comment. Love you so much. Honey, I love you too. That's awesome. I'm dying to spend some time with you guys. Here you go.
There you go. That was almost like a PSA.
Yeah, right?
PSA.
Yeah, right. Nothing wrong with PSAs.
Yeah. So can't believe actually that we've hit the 8:17 mark already. We started an hour, 7:30. So it's almost been an hour. Wow. Anyway, again, another big thank you to Manual Labour, Manual Labour Brewery, as we're sitting upstairs.
Nicole,
Hi.
have you met Brent before?
No.
Never,
Nice to meet
never
you.
before. Nicole, Brent, Nicole.
Hi.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
It's great, eh?
Yeah.
It's great.
See, this is community. Hello.
Amen. Love it. I love it. It's amazing. Question.
Answer.
Because you've been here since kind of from the beginning.
Nicole,
Hi.
I wonder if you would do me a favor.
Come up here for a
Since
minute.
you've been here,
Yeah.
since the very beginning,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, agreed.
Just let me say this. First of all, you've been
No,
here.
so I'll move out. Yeah.
No. Second. Nicole,
Nikki.
just a second.
They're wanting your attention.
Yeah, it's for Bill. So Nicole, ladies and gentlemen, Nicole's Epic Meals. This is Nicole. She's
Yeah.
been with us from the very beginning. And I'll tell you this, 24-hour podcast, Nicole came, she brought us food, and she brought us all kinds. She always brings joy to this show. And I would love to have you see her and chat with her just a little bit on this microphone right here.
And if I
So
remember,
I can move.
sure, thank you.
So Nicole, if you would please come over here and watch the
If I remember correctly, Nicole came at
So Nicole,
early in the morning.
we want to talk about Nicole's Epicure.
Okay.
Yeah. We want to talk about Nicole's Epicure delights. We want to talk about what was it? Texas, but specifically what? Because you just got back. You just landed.
From Dallas?
There you go from Dallas. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Here we go.
There we go.
Watch the guitar.
How do you guys get in here?
Maybe we should move the guitar out.
There we go.
Are you singing clumsy?
Well, you remember a certain set of
No,
curtains?
you just actually told the world. Right ahead.
Hi.
Remember a certain set of curtains?
We're not going to talk about curtains.
So we have Nicole with us. So Nicole, you came back from there. So you were at a fighting.
I was. So Epicure does a year conference, an annual conference every year. Last year was in Montreal. Oh my god!
Okay,
And that
stop.
was- What?
Stop.
Yes.
Epicure.
Okay.
You said Epicure.
Yes.
Let's dial it back a little
Okay.
bit. What is Epicure? You are involved in, who are you? You are involved in Epicure. What is Epicure?
Okay.
How are you helping me? How are you helping them?
Okay. So I'm an Epicure ambassador, and what I do is I help to solve that "what's for dinner" question. Everyone hates it. It's like 4:30 and you go, oh crap! I've got nothing taken out of the freezer, nothing organized, ready, blah blah blah. Right? So, ta-da! Here I am. I'm going to help you save on your grocery budget first of all, right? Because helping with meal planning, meal solutions, coming up with meal ideas. So seriously, let me get to the kit part. So we have things like the good Mexican. We have things like the good burger for taking some beer and putting it on a barbecue and well, you're not gonna put beer on
Okay,
the
so
barbecue.
you're referring to what? What is this?
So Epicure's catalog, right? If you want one, let me know. I'll send it to you.
There you go.
Or I can send you the link to my online website. 3 different collections. We have the good Mexican, the good burger, and the good Greek. We also have a 3 weeks of meals. These are all meal solutions. All you have to do is you add your proteins, veggies, oils, soy sauces, all of the things, right? Honestly, you can make salsa with the poco picante salsa. Yeah.
Salsa.
You have a can of diced tomatoes, your poco picante, throw it in, lime juice, ta-da! You got salsa. Yeah, or chop up some fresh
Oh, you
tomatoes.
remember Epicure?
I have been with Epicure for 7 years as an ambassador. However, I've loved Epicure for 25 years.
Yeah, Epicure's old. Like it's
27 years old.
Like it's really established, isn't
So
it?
let me share. So this lovely lady by the name of Sylvia Rochette started Epicure out of her kitchen. So she
Out of her
out of her home.
private home kitchen.
Absolutely, yeah, out of her kitchen. So she would make and jar spice blends. Who her friends were like, "Oh my God, these are amazing!" So then they found a kitchen and started mass producing. Now here's the thing: she was supposed to be the behind the scenes, making all the blends and meal solutions and things. There was a partner who was supposed to be the front person. The night before their very first market 27 years ago, the person was like, I can't do this. I gotta go. Like, there's no way. I can't. So Sylvia drove up to the very first market, sat outside for an hour and a half going, I can't go in. There's no way. I can't. She was like, wait a minute. I've been telling my children, you have to try something at least once. So she did.
Yeah.
She went in, unpacked her stuff, sold out.
Wow.
Her very first market.
Yeah.
So, and it's so funny because she had the station wagon where she would show up at markets, open the back end, and she was like selling out of her station wagon.
Well, because we have local markets.
Right.
We've got markets all the time.
I know.
I don't see anybody selling out.
No.
So why is this selling out?
So we have low to no sodium. We have a never ever list that, so you know how you go to the grocery store and there's like things you can't pronounce?
Yeah.
These are things you can pronounce because it's gluten-free, nut-free, all the things that are free, right? Low to no sodium, low to no sugar. So my dad in 2019 had a triple heart bypass. Went to the hospital with him, stayed 14 hours. Mike finally dragged me home. And then when he was still in the hospital, he had to go to like different like nutrition and food seminars. So I went with him and I'm like, okay, Dad, here's what's going to happen. They're wanting you to have no sodium or very low, no sugar or very low sugar. So here's what's happening. I'm going to make your meals. He's like, no, I live in Red Deer. I can't ask you for that. So I'm like, no, I know it's an Epicure. I know what you're going to have in your meals. This is happening today. So from then on, I make him freezer meals. So the last freezer meal job that I did on my island in my kitchen, I made him 96 meals.
Wow.
They're in those takeaway containers.
Sorry, wait, what? You made him 96 meals.
So if you divide that in half, that's how many containers I had. Because each container has enough for 2 meals. So it has double the protein, double the starch, double the veg. All made with Epicure, all seasoned with Epicure. And really, literally, all he has to do, because they're frozen in his freezer at home in Red Deer, he takes them out, puts them in the microwave, and it's done, right? No Meals on Wheels, because I have no idea what's in that. Do you know what's in a Meals on Wheels? Neither.
I got
No.
clue.
And can you see what their menu looks like online?
No, not a clue.
Really.
No.
No. So this way I know what he's eating. And same with my mom and my brother. They're diabetic as well. And I love that they're choosing Epicure for some of their meals. And honestly, funny thing, I have convinced my nieces that Epicure's mac and cheese is the best mac and cheese in the world. They used to eat the blue boxes, right? You know, the old KD. Well, Epicure's mac and cheese is a white mac and cheese. However, and they were 2 when I made the first batch of mac and cheese, and they were like, Auntie, this is not mac and cheese. And I went, you know what, you're right, it didn't come out of a blue box. I totally agree. However, oh, there it is. However, the next time they came over, here's our mac and cheese, right here in the middle, the best stuff in the world. That's the only stuff I ever buy. So, the next time I made mac and cheese for them, I threw in a 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese to make it orange. They're like, Auntie,
And they're all over it.
Auntie, don't tell Mom how we made this. You make the best mac and cheese.
They're all over it.
Done.
Nice.
Done.
Because they don't know the difference, but they know the difference.
Right? Yeah.
See, and I don't remember when you did the 24-hour episode.
Mm-hmm.
You came late at night.
I did. I came at like the 1 a.m. time,
Yeah.
and I brought you guys some meals.
You did. You
So-
brought some snacks and you
Yeah, I brought my niece's favorite, which
Yeah.
was the pancake muffins,
Yeah.
which we made in the microwave using their pancake. Well, actually, it was their pancake bagel mix. Now it's just a pancake mix, which is super delicious and easy.
Yeah.
And then I also made you guys crack dip.
You did. I remember that.
Or sorry, the extraordinary cheese dip.
But it's like crack because you kept
It
eating
is.
I don't care. Dip is dip. It's
I
great.
know.
You call it dip. I call it great.
I call it in my belly.
In my belly.
My friend Teresa has made, so we do freezer meals.
Yeah.
And she does a burger freezer meal where she takes that crack dip, rolls it in balls, freezes it, so that when her people come to make their burgers, they stuff them with that.
Wow.
So it's a stuffed burger.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
In 10 seconds or less.
Yes.
I'm going to grocery store or
Yeah.
I'm going to Epicure.
Yes.
Why or why not?
So I can show you how to make a meal from raw to ready in 20 or less. That is going to be fast, fun, flavorful, healthy, and budget friendly.
You know, it's got all the F's.
It does.
It's got all the F's.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Without Gordon Ramsay. Just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How
So-
can people get a hold of you?
Either on my website,
Which is?
NicoleSubject.epicure.com, or follow me on Facebook at Nicole's Epicure Solutions. It's my VIP group. Or just message me and I will send you my links. So yeah.
Can I
Simple.
use one? I
Huh?
was sorry. Texas. Where specifically?
Dallas, we
Dallas?
went,
How
yes.
Dallas is a
So
great
what
Oh
was
my
that?
God.
What was that?
So Dallas, we went for our annual
Because that was just recent. That was
conference.
like what, a month ago?
Mid-March is when we went.
This is like a
It
month
was
ago.
fabulous, yeah. So honestly, went, did, saw, and one of my lovely friends, Pam, who lives in Arizona. It's fabulous. We're global. We're not just in Canada. We've crossed over into the U.S. It's fabulous. So really, seriously. So Pam and I were walking around Dallas together. We went and found from our hotel at the Omni, and there's a beautiful story, by the way, about the Omni Hotel. It's all about this red flying horse that used to sit on the top of one of the buildings, and that was their site and mascot of Dallas. However, just like was taken down because the lights were burnt down and needed some, fixing and what have you.
Yeah.
And then they recreated it because they lost the original. However,
Okay.
the Omni Hotel owner found the original in a storage something in a farm in the middle of, U.S.
Yeah.
And then asked for it, paid for it, restored it, and it's sitting on an oil derrick that rotates
No
in
way.
front of the Omni
No
Hotel.
way.
Yeah.
As a whirly gig or whatever.
Yes.
How
It
cool
is
is
so
that?
awesome. So awesome.
But Dallas
Again,
is a cool. I've been to Dallas. It's such a cool city.
It was lovely. We
One of
actually
my favorite
went.
cities in the U.S.
It's been years
What is your
since I've been
favorite
in
part of
Dallas.
Dallas?
I just like it. When I went, I had an opportunity. I was there for a big conference. I had the opportunity to spend time downtown. There's also a Noel Warehouse district, which is converted into an entertainment district.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
bars and all sorts of things there.
Yeah.
It's great. I love
Yeah.
that. I don't know. I just
Is
like
that
the
right,
vibes
eh?
here.
Since I was a kid when I was in Dallas,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I remember Hard Rock Cafe. That's what I remember.
We did not
In
get to a
Dallas.
Hard Rock Cafe. However, from the Omni, we went and found this beautiful little diner that was seriously kind of like Route 99 that's here,
Yeah,
but
sure.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like big portions, and it was delicious, right? Like I had potato pancakes that were not heavy and flat; they were light and fluffy. They were so
Wow.
good. And then we ended up walking down to the JFK Memorial and walking around there, and that was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Alright.
did you know that they actually have sheriffs that walk around and
This is Dallas.
in Dallas, right? So they're on foot, walking around, making sure that some of those lovely people who sadly are on the streets, right, are kind of moving along, right? But they're also making sure that they're safe and well, right? Which I think is sort of fabulous. So yeah, that was Dallas.
Oh, thanks, Nicole.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank
Love it.
you.
You're
You guys
amazing.
are amazing.
Epicure.
When are we gonna have a cooking class? You and I?
I am so down. I am
Oh,
so down.
fabulous.
But
Let's
you gotta
do
make
it.
it quick.
Yes,
You gotta
we
make it
can.
quick.
What do you want?
Epicure. I want any type of food that will sustain me
We can do
and
it.
my children.
And not pizza puffs.
No, 'cause I still really like pizza. Give me your website again.
So it's Nicole's Epicure Solutions on Facebook. Also reach me at NicoleSemchuk.epicure.com.
You're amazing.
So yeah, thank you,
Thanks,
love.
Nicole.
Thank you. You guys are amazing.
All right.
Thanks for coming, honey. That was awesome.
you.
That was awesome.
You're awesome. Whoops. There you go, love.
Do you want updates on the hockey game?
Hey,
Do you want an update on the hockey
Dude
game?
has
I
an
want an update on the
update.
hockey game.
I don't
I'm
know.
recording it.
Do I?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Oh, yes.
I'm recording it. I don't want an update
You
on
don't
the
want
hockey
to.
game.
Okay. No.
All right.
We'll understand. No. But thank you, because I got the point. Thank you. Okay.
By the
No,
way,
we'll. Yeah.
Lori says they learned how to make their own cheese. We get milk from dairy and separate the cream from milk, etc. and make
Wow, where does
cheese
she
and
live?
cottage cheese.
Where does she live?
Lori makes it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's fantastic.
All right, we've got about 25 minutes.
I love it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
In the infamous words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm back.
You're back.
Marvin, Velveeta is the best add to mac and cheese.
Okay, Marvin, why aren't you here?
It's kind of funny because I had a conversation with my kids about processed versus
Non-processed.
not processed, and they're starting to get it. Or I'm not a processed guy. I go to fast food and I get that processed cheese out. I just get the beef, get the English muffin, and I'm done. Get the egg.
No fake cheese.
How the hell can you process an egg? I guess you can't process an egg.
Yeah, no fake cheese.
But still, right? So I'm not a big fake cheese guy.
So there's a lot of sign language going on over here.
Oh, well, I brought water, but I didn't bring it here.
So you needed to have an
Thank
assistant bring you your water.
That's right. It's rather lovely to have an assistant.
He brought his assistant with him. Phil and I were solo. We're done. We're solo. We got to get our own.
It's lovely to have an assistant, It's rather
But I should say that. Yeah, this was very nice. This was brought up to me. So
That's right.
yeah.
There's Blondie over there.
I'm going to reach out. Any other questions from the peanut gallery?
Peanut gallery. The peanuts over there.
For those of you that are here, for
Well,
those
yes.
of you that are watching, should we do more live events? Should we do less live events? Do you enjoy us in the studio? Do you not enjoy us in the studio? Do you want a chance to come out? Do you want a chance to come out on a Monday? Should we make it on a Friday? Should we make it on a Wednesday? Let us know.
William Kirkland had said Saturday.
No, here's
Saturday!
Freaking Saturday.
Hey, see the eyebrows?
Our timing's pretty good when we're live.
I know,
it is.
fabulous. On point. On point.
So do let us know in the comments, you guys.
I'm sick and tired of being picking on you.
That's right. That's right.
So Marvin says the reason he's not here is because he's playing pool and he's too old.
Marvin, if you had any commitment or dedication to the cause, you'd be here, my friend.
But then he says pool starts Wednesday and hopefully finishes Sunday. So I'm not sure we're why he's in the pool.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, Marv, I used to love pool. Used to play pool all the time. Haven't played in years, but I'll play a game. I'm interested. I'll play a game. Marv.
I
We gotta get together.
I will beat your ass.
You're in? Let's go. Let's
I'm right in the wrong
go. Marv,
time.
we're in. Marv, we're in.
Is
You're a
there
good
any
buddy.
shrinkage factor that happens? when
There,
playing?
no, we're not in the pool. We are not in the pool.
Hey, Marvin, I know you're really good. Let me tell you something. Let me throw down the gauntlet, all right? I will.
You just stop right
I'll just stop right there, Marvin.
there. Yeah. So what you're saying is you're a really good pool player.
Not really. I just like.
You made it sound like that.
No, I just like throwing down gauntlets. I just like.
This is like the rhetoric, right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
You gotta be careful.
That's
You gotta be
exactly
careful with
right.
that. If you're gonna say to him, "Okay, Marvin, we're
No.
on,"
No, I
and
just
then
like.
Marvin
the
just kicked your butt.
I'm with Brent. I just like the rhetoric.
Yeah.
I like,
You don't even have to show up.
no, I like the just boundary. That's right.
Lori says Mondays in studio we're on location, all good. But Lori, if we're
As
on
long as
location,
she's here and
you gotta
not
get in your
way
car.
over.
Right?
You gotta travel.
Right?
Okay, so we have 20 minutes to finish your topic. Do we have a topic?
We haven't had a topic. I was asking for questions.
I say a topic should be friendship. What friendship means,
Okay, that's a good topic.
right? What does friendship mean to you? I think. Okay, that was like a off the cuff.
Bring it to the audience.
Hey, hold on. I like the sound of this.
That's a
Yeah.
good topic. Right on.
Everybody went silent.
That's a different kind of that sound means a different kind of friendship to me. But I digress.
That's very emphatic.
I digress.
Yeah, I'm not sure that fits. I'm not sure that fits
I'm not sure that fits the topic. And the
I was just saying it was very
emphatic.
I'm just saying.
I was talking about emphasis.
So now we've just become 18 and over for sure.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Laughter over here.
Ready?
Cheers.
Ready?
Cheers.
Friendship.
Cheers.
Friendship.
Hey, yeah, let's do the bar thing. So, okay, I've had way too much alcohol.
You got to say that was funny though, because when you said the friendship thing was, right? And then all of a sudden,
Friendship.
you just became an adults only show.
That's not the kind of friendship that my kids know. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, but Paul, you're the guy who pulls your pants down everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So you don't want to know what he.
Just because there's a camera in front of me and I have great Oilers ginches on. A ginch.
That's
like
like
the
the
strangest
strangest
word.
word.
Ginch is great.
It's such a gross word.
Underwear. I'm wearing underwear. I feel like I'm 60 years old, so I say ginch.
That's such a weird
Something
word.
we grew up with.
Is that word?
And I grew up with it too.
Hey, we could-
like I don't ever say, "Hey, how you doing with your underwear?"
I think we
should
should.
ginch. You know, because remember I have kids, right? So it's also uncomfortable to talk about underwear with kids.
Lori says
So I try and make it happen.
I know, but Lori, it's
They
very topical.
probably don't get that.
They don't. They probably don't. But it's
You're still talking about God.
it's funny for me, brother. Go on.
Okay, so what were you going to say?
I can't remember.
We never really talked about it all that much.
We haven't really talked about God.
It's not a topic I normally bring up when I'm in a conversation.
And these guys are looking at catalogs over here.
Yeah, so now we've lost our whole audience.
Yeah, these guys are looking at catalogs.
Yeah, they're shopping epically right now. There's a podcast going on.
There's a
over here.
podcast going on. They're looking at catalogs.
Hey, we're still here. By the way, yes, we're still here. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Yo, stop.
Yes, we're still here.
We might be adults only now, but we're still here.
Hey, Macy, do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a complicated topic, though. What makes a good friend?
It only became complicated because you did that.
I did this. I like the sound. I just like the sound of that. The sound of that. It's very nice.
It's very smacky.
It's very smacky. That's the technical term, by the way. I'm sorry.
Very
It's
smacky.
Well done.
It's the
Right.
sound.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a very auditory person, and the sound means a lot. It's all about the texture.
The texture. Grant, I'm not even going to go there.
It's all about the texture.
It's all about the texture.
No,
No, I don't know what to say.
No. We're lost in texture. Right? That's it.
Lori says there's people I've known for years that we weren't close friends with, but now because we grew up in a small town, we've reconnected and we're such great friends now.
And I think the reason for that is because
the texture.
you can move back and you can talk about past. There's a connection. There's a
I
connection.
don't know if
I
can't
agree.
I can't actually continue with this topic now because there's not enough texture. Not enough texture. Wow, that's a good one.
So Lori says,
You know,
Exactly.
It's kind of funny. My kids asked me the other day. They said, Papa, who was your childhood best friend? And I said, Carl. Carl was my childhood best friend from grade 8 to grade 12.
He had great texture, didn't he?
He was Carl's amazing guy, texture and otherwise. And then they go on and ask. They said, "Well, Papa, why aren't you friends with him anymore?" And I said, "Well, things change.
Because I don't like the Boston.
Things change.
Because I don't like the Boston anymore.
So why? So things have changed from grade 8 to grade 12. I'm still a kid, right? And he grew up, and he grew up. Brent said. So why do things change?
He changed his ginch.
Niche. Could you spell that for me, please? I'm sorry. He's changed his ginch.
yeah.
He said
Hey, yo, wait, yo!
Now there's people hugging back here. Like, we do have a podcast going on over here, just so that you know.
Okay, we have people hugging over here. This is the effect we have on people.
There we go.
Either that or the effect Nicole has on people.
We're so
Or
funny.
that I have on people.
Or that you have.
Honestly, she does. She does.
She really, no, hey,
They want to hug too.
she really does.
We have great texture. I'm using that term all the time.
I'm out. I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'll just be eye candy.
We should have great texture.
Are you guys leaving?
Yeah.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't leave without, you know. You got talk amongst yourselves.
I tried. I got interrupted.
Talk. Come on, don't you remember Mike Myers and SNL? It's talk to talk.
Sorry,
Walk
yeah,
and
it's ten
talk.
dollars wide.
Talk. You want to talk about coffee?
Right?
Let's talk about
We're gonna
coffee.
Right, it's just you and I.
You and I.
Yeah, just the two of us.
Do you have any friends as kids that you have since? Well, obviously you have. Many, not many.
From school
Yeah.
years. There's still a couple that I
Like,
that I
because
touch
we
base
just
with,
talked.
yeah.
My kids and I just talked to them.
Yeah.
And they legitimately they're really adept. They're getting very intuitive.
Yeah.
Why are you not friends anymore?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, there's still two or three that I stay in touch with.
Do you? Is that right? It's kind of funny. I'm not friends with anybody that I was as a kid. Not one. Not
You know
one
what's
school.
interesting?
Not one in school. Not one out of school. Not one extracurricular activities. Not piano, martial arts. Nothing. I don't keep in touch with any of them.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny, Paul, is that I seriously think friends have to grow with you. And if they don't grow with you, and it's not only like grow with you, but grow in the same sort of connection with you. Right? And the moment, I don't know, I'm a little bit kind of a hard ass when it comes to friends. Either you are my friend and you treat me the way I treat you with loyalty and kindness, or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
Yeah.
see you guys, thanks for coming, eh? Drive safely.
Bye, girls.
Drive safely.
I promise.
Okay, do it. If I'm not treated the same way I treat them, with kindness and consideration, and that doesn't grow with the person over the time, I'm a little bit of a hard ass. I'm like, it's only a short life that we live, and the fact of the matter is, I want to spend the time with the people that I can count on, that I can call literally people who are close to me, and that I give as much as of myself to them, and they give as much of themselves to me. And the moment that sort of the bond is broken, I have a very difficult time coming back. I mean, if they come back and they say, hey, listen, I'm sorry, I know, blah, 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 then that's different. But if there's no reconciliation, I would rather be alone.
What if it's years? What if it's 20 years?
It doesn't matter.
Facebook. Because 20 years ago, we didn't have Facebook. Like, I didn't have Facebook when I knew Carl.
Yeah.
Right? What if it's 20 years?
It doesn't matter.
Hey, what's up? It's been a long time.
No, but see, that would not do it for me. Hey, Cliff, how you doing? Hey, listen, I know we parted on a bad note. I would love to sit and have a chat, and maybe come to some. Maybe I miss you, buddy. Whatever. If that was the communication, I'll be there in a freaking heartbeat. Right? And I'll have some tears down my eyes because I'll be there in a heartbeat. But just to say, hey, sup? I'll tell you what. An actual story. I had a friend named Sheena. I looked after her so well. She was one of my. I hired her at the Brick. I was a young citizen at the Brick. I hired her. She was young, 20-year-old, whatever. I took such good care of her. When she was going through any kind of depression, I took her driving in the car on company time. I'd feed her. We'd go for smokes and coffee, and she had a good voice. So I'd make sure to put the songs on so she could sing, etc., etc., etc. And I really looked after her in so many ways. I looked after her. Fast forward a number of years, she gets married, has a couple of kids. She gets a new Facebook profile and says on the profile, she says, "I'm sorry, guys, I got a new profile. This is all my past, and I'm just trying to declutter." She says, and I hope you understand. And I'm like, look, I kind of get that from her single life, right? She's going to declutter, I get that. But then I was not added to her new profile, and I'm like, that really hurt. Like that really kind of cut me to the core. I spent so much time with her and really looked after her. And anyway, fast forward like literally 4 or 5 years later now, 4 years, 5 years later, I get a random message from her Cliffy, it's been way, big letters, no, Cliffy, it's been way too long. How are you? I miss you, blah, 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 blah. And she added me as well on her new profile. Have I responded to it?
My life has changed, so I'm all good to talk to you now. Where
I've not
5 years ago you were nothing.
I was
to me.
clever.
Yeah.
So have I responded to her?
Yeah.
Not even slightly.
Yeah.
And I love her to hell. Like I
Yeah.
absolutely, I love her so deeply. But you know what? I would never respond to that. If she messaged me and said, "Hey Cliff, listen, I think I made a mistake. I didn't really realize that you were part of this, whatever." That would have been way different. But it's like Cliffy, as though nothing happened. You know what? Lots happened.
So Tina has joined us. Hi Tina, how are you? Tina Adam.
Tina Adam.
She says, but was it her husband in charge of the decluttering?
Do you know what? It matters not. It matters not to me. The fact of the matter is, she was my friend. I looked after her. Her husband wasn't even in the picture. I looked after her, and you guys, I cannot stress this enough. I'm not exaggerating. I really, truly looked after her. Right? I mean, I bought her lunches, I bought her coffees. I used to give her my debit card, and she used to go buy lunches and coffee. She knew my debit card number.
That's trust. That's trust.
And-
Amen.
That's huge.
That's
Trust.
trust.
And then I give her my car. She drives my car. And
Amen.
my car, my credit, my.
And it's
number.
kind of funny because in the 21st century,
Yeah.
that epitomizes
Huge
trust.
right?
Absolutely.
You throw somebody your debit card,
Yeah, she knew my
that
PIN number
epitomizes trust.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you know what? When she was going through, not to be graphic, but I mean, you all know young women go through menstruation cycles where
Absolutely.
they have hormonal issues and whatnot. And I would look after her so much, even though she was quote unquote an employee. I was her manager.
Yeah.
I would look after her. I would do sales and put it under her name because I knew
Yeah.
she needed to make a living.
Oh.
And so on and so on and so forth, right? This is God's honest, I'm not embellishing. And then when she got this new profile, I literally became cluttered because she said I was decluttering, right?
Mm.
Cool.
Well, guess what? And all of a sudden, like I said, fast forward 4 years, and she says the same what she used to be like, Clippy, I miss your face, blah blah blah. She used to say the
Yeah.
same thing. She says, Clippy, it's been 1,000 years, blah blah blah. Then she added,
I'm good for you now.
Yeah, I can-
now I'm okay to have
Yeah.
you in my life.
yeah, I can show you the message, I can show you the friend. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've totally ignored it.
There's a saying.
Yeah.
And it rings true.
Nicole, loud and proud.
Friends come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, and it's up to you to decide where they belong.
Correct.
Yeah.
I believe. And you know what? And the truth of the matter is, how can I just all of a sudden make friends with this person? It's not possible. I genuinely love her. She's a lovely person. I genuinely love her. And I would have loved to have been a part of her life and her 2 kids and her husband and all that jazz.
So, Carl, talked about Carl. Carl and I haven't been friends since grade 12, so this is 30 plus years. I still call Carl a friend.
Okay.
I still call. I haven't seen him. I think he met my now ex-wife one time. I want to say 15 years ago. I still call. Is he still a friend? I.e., what I mean by that is if I see him, I think I saw him one time at Edge Fest when I was there. I saw him at Edge Fest. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Things are great. Blah blah blah. I saw him one time with my ex-wife. Can you pick up from that? Can you pick up? Can you say, hey, let's go for beers,
If there wasn't
and then continue? On?
If there wasn't an antagonistic departure, I think you could.
I agree with you. I agree with you. If there was no drama, for lack of a better term.
Listen, if Sheena would have, and I even photographed her. I was a photographer, doing a lot of photographing at the time. If Sheena said to me, "Hey, listen, Cliff,
I'm so sorry for the years.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. I had a new family, and there was a lot of clutter on my Facebook page, and I don't know how you slipped through the cracks or whatever.
Right.
But I'm really sorry.
Mhm.
Whatever. I'd have been the first guy to be gushy and mushy and listen, Sheena, I miss you so much because I do. I really truly do miss her. She's a lovely person, right? And I'd love to be a part of her current family and everything else, but not like that. Not like nothing happened. So if there was no conflict and a person comes and says, "Paulie, dude, I miss you so much, man. I haven't seen you in 20 years." That's vastly different.
It's different. Totally different.
That's vastly different, right? I mean, people lose touch. That's normal. Life happens.
Now,
Right?
can you pick it up?
Absolutely. In my mind, you can pick it up. If you had friendships if you had like a genuine connection,
Yeah.
I don't see any problem in picking.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going through something right now with Spencer, with my buddy Spencer. I've known the guy probably 20 years. We used to write music together and yada yada yada. I haven't talked to him probably. Well, since I kind of left the friendship because my marriage evaporated, and I had to take care of stuff, and then we just connected. Bill, I just saw because I just saw his girlfriend at the trade fair.
Right.
Is how we just connected just this past week. So he shot me a message, and we'll see. I mean, and again, no ill will, no ill feelings. Yeah, we'll see if we can connect because it's a hell of a guy. He's a hell of a guy.
Lori says, never beg anyone's attention. William Kirkland, have a wonderful evening and week ahead, everyone, and travel safely. So, night, William. We'll chat to you later.
We'll see you when we get home.
There you go.
See when exactly, right? Exactly.
Okay.
He's watching the Ducks.
Okay, so here's for the record, of all the people that have been watching this podcast and engaging with us and everything else, Nicole has been one of the sweetest people. And I gotta say that online and right to the camera, she's been one of the sweetest people, and I just love having her part of this podcast.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Nicole,
Okay.
why?
Why what?
What intrigues you to the Podlie podcast?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to ask you.
You guys. It's you guys. It truly is. It's Holly and Cliff and Bill. It's your charisma. It really is how you guys interact, how you guys share your trueness.
So
your
topics?
honesty.
Should we have more topics? Less topics?
I kind of feel like it's a Seinfeld. It's like a show about nothing but about something. However, I also feel like it's Friends, right? Like, when else did you ever tune into something so fierce as in like a Thursday night when you're watching those 6 characters interact with each other? And that was Friends, right? I mean, you guys are the 3, however you feel like 6. And it's amazing. And it's Monday nights, which I love. However, Saturday's great.
Was it Saturday?
You guys make my day doing that. I love. We'll just keep going. Yes, I would love to be there Saturday. Let me tell you. Yeah,
I'll be here Saturday.
You'll be here Saturday.
Thanks,
Well,
Brett.
when is that actually?
We've got
We
about
can make that happen.
We've got about 5 minutes left. Tina says, true friends can last months and years without talking and pick up right where they left off.
Yeah, I agree.
Tina, I agree with you 100%. As long as there was no animosity to begin with. If one person really, really hurt the other, I think an apology is necessary before anybody can move forward. And I think the maturity of friend. I was on the other side of this, where I actually let go of a friendship which I dearly, dearly regretted. She was a beautiful person, really looked after me, and I dropped the ball. But you know what? It took maybe four years or whatever, and I finally found her on Facebook and I messaged her. But my message to her was vastly different than the message I got. I messaged her and I said, "Listen, I am so sorry. I was such an asshat and let you out of my life." And I said, if you could find it in your heart to forgive me, not even forgive me, just come and have a coffee with me, have a chat and see if there's still a connection. If there is, I would love to have you back into my life. So when I did that, she responded in kind and said, "You know what, Cliff? Absolutely. You know what? We should get together, blah, blah, blah." And I tell you what, I'm happy to tell you that we're still friends today. Right? But it was different though. It wasn't like I just took it for granted to say, "Oh, hey, how the hell do you do? Haven't seen you in 90 years. Sorry I ditched you." It wasn't like that. It was different, right? So in my mind, if this contriteness, if a person says, "Hey, listen, I really did screw up. I'm so sorry. I would love to have you in my life," I think then the friendship was true. It was mature, right? So if I could be mature enough to say, "Hey, listen, I'm so sorry. I let you go out of my life. Obviously, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm an idiot," et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's one thing. But so in my mind, I think Tina's 100% correct. If there's no animosity and the friendship just sort of went different ways because life happened, and then all of a sudden you connect and you go, "Oh wow, That's Paul. I miss Paulie so much. Gee, it would be great to see him. And I messaged him and said, Paulie, dude, where you been? It would be great to see you and hang out for a bit. That's different, right? That's vastly different, right? So yeah, I'm with you, Tina. I think time shouldn't mean much if good friends, left on good terms and life just gotten away. I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to reconnect.
You know, it's very funny what you just said. Just last comment from me, at least. Time means everything, right? And that's something that I have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I have not learned that time means everything. And the older that I get, I'm not 50 yet, but I'm pretty close. And I still haven't grasped that, go and play baseball with your kid. And I haven't, and I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. It's the only, non-refundable resource that we have, quite frankly. And I'm trying. But that was a really good point from you, Cliff.
All right. Well, I hate to say it, but on that note,
Are we
we
in?
got to wrap it up.
All right. Well, I know I was in and out of this podcast. It was so nice to see Nicole on here, and it was so nice to see Brent on here.
You guys are amazing.
You guys,
You guys are amazing.
thank you
You
so
guys are
much.
amazing.
First of all, look at this guitar behind you. You've seen it on the Ravenwood Festival. Go check out ravenwoodexperience.ca or is it .com?
Both.
Both. Go
Both.
check that out. Check the Facebook page. You'll see this guitar everywhere. Please put your name in for this thing.
Under
You guys
18.
if I was under 18, I'd be writing a
Yeah.
massive essay for this guitar.
100%.
I played it. It's a thing of beauty. Brent Clifford is an amazing dude and an amazing artisan and an amazing luthier right here in Sherwood Park locally. For all of you who have joined us, for all of you who have commented, I must tell you, as I always do, must listen Monday. MLM Monday would never happen if it wasn't for you. And speaking for the three of us together, we really appreciate your interaction, your comments, your chat, your laughter, all of it. We so much appreciate you guys, and this podcast would be nothing if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you. And if you happen to have missed this,
Tune in on YouTube. Of course, you can rewatch us on YouTube along with the comments. You can also rewatch us on Facebook as well, or tune in Friday nights, 10 o'clock on soundsugarradio.com just for the audio portion, of course. You won't be able to see us, which is too bad. But so go back and tune in. And if you haven't listened to all 179 episodes and maybe you're new, get back and binge. 179 episodes are available to watch.
New episode next week. You guys, we're back in the studio. Monday 8 until 9. So once again, the same old laughter, the same old conversation.
and we'll have a topic next week.
Please join us. Bring some friends, bring some enemies.
This has been fun, you guys. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit loose tongue, so to speak, with the alcohol. So I hope it was still fun. I hope it was still good fun.
All right, everybody. Have a great week.
And stay happy. Most importantly, always stay happy.
Bye, nerds!
Stay happy.